Hello everyone. Welcome to e-learning of IT for 12th standard. Last lecture we have discussed about image mapping. That is how to create a mapping within an image. Today we will start with a new topic, that is inline frame in HTML5. So to create an inline frame, the tag used is a iframe tag. So iframe element or iframe tag creates an inline frame. Inline frames are often used in online advertising. That is, contents of iframe is an advertisement from an external party. So mostly these iframe or inline frames are used for online advertising purpose. HTML5 allows the incorporation to be seamless with the no borders, margins, etc. That is, the incorporation is seamless in a HTML5. Tag used to create inline frame is a iframe tag. So let us study the attributes of iframe tag. First attribute is src attribute. Src attribute specifies the address of document to embed in the iframe tag. Suppose if you want to display some file, some content within that frame, then you can specify the address of that document, that file, with the help of this attribute, that is src attribute. Then next attribute is a height attribute. Height specifies the height of an iframe in pixels. That is, height is specified with height attribute. Similarly, width is specified with a width attribute. That is, it specifies the width of an iframe and that value is in a pixels. Next attribute is a name attribute. So we can provide or specify a name to our iframe, that is inline frame, using attribute, that is name attribute. So it specifies the name of an iframe. And last attribute is a src doc. Src doc specifies the HTML content of the page to show in the iframe tag. See, iframe tag is used to create inline frame, and inline frame contains the source of or address of some external file that is to be displayed within that frame. If suppose we do not want to specify the path of external file, then you can specify a content to display within that iframe, and that content can be specified with the help of src doc attribute. So let us write a program to create an inline frame. To write a program, first open a notepad and start writing a program. First, document type is HTML. After that, HTML tag start and end of HTML. Within HTML tag, now we can add, suppose, head tag start and end of head tag. Within a head tag, you can provide a title for this web page. So title and end of title. Suppose a demo of inline frame. Demo of inline frame. Now let us open a body tag. So body tag start and end of body tag. Within a body tag, suppose we provide a heading for this page using a tag, that is h1 tag. So h1 and end of h1. Within that, specify any heading. Suppose the heading is HTML5 inline frame. Now let us create a inline frame, and to create inline frame, the tag used is a iframe tag. So iframe tag start, and within that we have to specify a path of file that we want to get open within that frame. So this is a iframe tag start and iframe tag end. Within that, first attribute is a src attribute. Here we want to specify a path of file. So see here we have already created many web pages. Suppose we specify a path of this file, that is definition list. So specify a path of this file. You can specify a full path, that is this path, or you can specify this name only if your this file and the specified file is in a same folder. So here specify a path of file definition list dot html. Then you can specify a width and height. Suppose we specify width as a 300 and height as 300. You can specify a name to this frame. Suppose a demo. Then save this program within a specified folder. iframe.html. Save this program, and now see here new file has been created with the name iframe. Now run this file to see the output. This is the title of our page, demo of inline frame. Then this is the h1 tag content, that is HTML5 inline frame, and this is our iframe, that is inline frame. Within an inline frame, the content is displayed, that is in a definition list. See the output of this definition list, that is the source of file which we have provided. See, this is the output of definition list file which is getting displayed within this frame. So in this way you can specify any other file also. Suppose we specify a file as a ordered list. Then here content will get displayed from ordered list. You can change the width and height of this file. Suppose we change the width from 300 to 500. Save the program and again execute it. See, width has been increased now. In this way we can use iframe tag to create an inline frame. Last attribute is src-doc attribute. Suppose we do not want to specify the path of this file, that is ordered list.html, then you can specify the content to display in a iframe with the help of attribute, that is src-doc attribute. So src-doc is equal to, in double quotes, we have to provide the HTML content. Suppose that content is within a p tag, then p end of p, and here you can specify any content. Suppose hello, have a nice day. See, this content will get displayed as a content of the iframe. You can use any HTML tags here. Suppose we want this text in a bold, then you can use b tag start and end. In this way, content to display within the iframe can be specified with the help of src-doc attribute. If you have specified src-doc as well as src attribute, see here src is equal to suppose ordered list .html. Here we have used src attribute as well as src doc attribute. In that case, the content specified within src doc attribute will get displayed only. And if you remove this content src doc, then content from the ordered list file will get displayed here. In this way, you can use iframe tag with its different attributes like src, height, width, name and src doc. So note down this program and try to execute it.